know that cute thing where you have like an important meeting or an interview or something coming up and your partner puts an encouraging note in your lunch? Well, as it turns out, people also do that with checks to their hitmen. Because what I'm talking about right here is this crazy case of a Florida mom of two who allegedly plotted to murder her ex-husband for years. A woman who this week could be seen smiling and winking as she entered the courtroom to ask the judge to be released on bond. One of the wild details that has come out is that she and her current husband wrote good luck on a check written to the hitman that they allegedly hired to carry out her ex-husband's murder in 2022. Right, so this monster is Shanna Gardner. She is currently charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, solicitation to commit a capital felony, and child endangerment. Or to put it more simply, the chief allegation against her is that she and her current husband, a man by the name of Mario Fernandez, paid someone else $150,000 to kill her ex-husband, a Microsoft exec by the name of Jared Bridegan. While Gardner's trial hasn't actually yet started, this bond hearing today was very notable because it really brought a lot of clarity to what exactly the case is that the prosecutors have. So let me explain how we got here. One day in February of 2022, Bridegan dropped off their twins at his ex-wife and her husband's house. And then, on his way home, he came across a tire in the middle of a secluded road, with him then getting shot multiple times as he apparently attempted to move the tire out of the way. All while his then 2-year-old daughter, one of 2 children that he had with his new wife, was in the back seat, with this poor little girl telling police that she heard a boom boom and her daddy was sick after a shooting, according to a detective's testimony this week. And at the time, officials said that it was a miracle that the girl herself wasn't hit by the gunfire. But in any case, given the circumstances of Bridegan's murder, police quickly suspect that he had been lured to his death, calling it a targeted killing. And as the months passed with no official word from the investigation, the mystery behind this brazen execution of a Microsoft boss gained national attention. And with this, there was a lot of speculation swirling around Shanna Gardner, right? And a lot of that had to do with messy details of their divorce. Reportedly, their relationship ended after Bridegan found emails implying that his wife was having an affair with her CrossFit trainer. And court filings relating to the divorce reveal arguments ranging from where to send the kids to school to accusations of mental and financial manipulation. And then, last year, a man by the name of Henry Tenen was arrested on a slew of charges all directly related to the murder of Bridegan. And notably there, Tenen lived in a house once owned by Gardner's current husband, Mario Fernandez, with us eventually seeing Tenen pleading guilty to pulling the trigger and agreeing to testify against the other suspects. And so with that, it wasn't long before Mario Fernandez was arrested in connection with the murder. And finally, in August, Gardner herself was arrested and charged in what officials described as the cold, calculated, and premeditated murder of her ex-husband. And what we're learning today is that she was actually looking for someone to make this guy disappear for a long, long time, with a detective actually describing Gardner's and her husband's multi-year process of coming up with scenarios and plans to kill Bridegan. For example, they revealed text messages between Gardner and a friend saying things like, "I would happily watch them give him the lethal injection. We'll be dancing in the streets when he's gone. It gives me such great pleasure imagining slitting his throat." Like all of it just ringing like really bad, evil NPC dialogue. And while Gardner's attorney argued that, this is just a woman who is engaging in hyperbole, it becomes very important to note that along with the throat-slitting message, she also said, "I'm not even joking. I want him gone." Stupid and crazy is such a scary combination. But besides that, the text messages also showed that Gardner had told her friend that her husband had been stalking Bridegan, right, following him to learn his habits with the intention of killing him. Additionally, the detective testified that the friend had reached out to contacts on Gardner's behalf, asking if they could do magic or find a guy who does a permanent disappearing act. And multiple people came forward to say that they had been solicited by Gardner to kill Bridegan. With that finally bringing us back to the check, right? Because Tenen reportedly told detectives that a $5,000 check, which read "good luck" in the memo line, was the first of many payments that were disguised as an investment into his company, but they were actually payment for the homicide. So all in all, with everything that we've seen so far, the case against Gardner seems pretty damning, but we are far away from a verdict. So while the legal system figures this out, I will pass this on to the court of public opinion. What are your thoughts here?